Howdy folks, Hellcracks here, just doing an update for probably maybe my last one for the year, depending on how busy things get. And the way it's looking, it's going to be really busy. For the holiday season, we got Christmas coming up in a few days, and then New Year's and all that, and all the roaming around and traveling. You know, I was gone last weekend, busy the weekend before that. It's like the weekends are locked up doing all kinds of fun stuff. And as you can see here, I have my War Games, Warlord Games, American War of Independence, AWI, Hessians. These are my Jagers. And I've been working on these things a little off and on here for the last week now. Since the last update where I finished up my Grenadiers, I started working on these guys, putting a little bit of base coats on them right now. Pretty much that's all there is right now, is just putting the different base colors on them. As you can see here, you got the green coat, a little bit of work on the hat, some of the gear, just a little bit of everything, a little bit of base colors of stuff laid down. I'm not being too finicky right now. Get everything on there and apply a few washes here and there just to get them going. Here's my one commander, single commander on a base. Was looking through the one rule book that Dan Boom and I might be using, probably going to use for the upcoming game, Land of the Free. And I probably will need to make myself a command base. This would be like a group commander, but I need an overall commander. And I got this base here, one of the few left. I got round ones I usually use for 40k, but I got this here. I do have a few extra Hessian troops that haven't been mounted yet or put together, so I'm thinking about putting them together and put a couple on the base, maybe 2 or 3, and then one guy holding a hat or something, because I got this extra hat here for one of the guys. It's like holding up in salute or something. So I might make one that my command stand, because I got a bunch of extra heads from when I did the artillery and the, because you get to choose one head. You have a whole bunch of options for different faces, so I want one. So I'm gonna probably pick one without the hat on, holding the hat, and then put the sword and everything on his hip. So he's just standing there ordering the unit forward. Because right now I have 3 horse commanders that go. They have 3 sprues with the artillery on it. So one's going to be Hessian, one will be the British commander, and one's going to be a Continental commander. So for my overall Hessian commander, I'm thinking of putting it on, or else I could make this my overall commander. I don't know how I want to do it, but I'll figure it out. I'll get around to that here in the next couple weeks. So we have, like I said, there's 21. Now this is a officer, and I think that's the sergeant. Here's the officer. Got the officer carrying a pistol, sword and pistol. So that's the like the lieutenant or a captain or something, and the sergeant's carrying a rifle, but with a sword. I went that route. Now I got one banner bearer just to show the command for the overall unit, because they did, they formed up in companies. So imagine when they're if they were in standard march, when they weren't out foraging out front, skirmishing and protecting the flanks or the front, they could be in column march. They'd have their banner. drum. So that's kind of like what I was doing. And I got here is working on my Hessian artillery. I got one stand. You know, I got one guy that's holding the like a powder charge. I do have a whole bunch of BBs and stuff from like for BB guns. So I'm thinking about taking a bunch of those out and glue them into a stack so I can put a whole bunch in front of it so that it shows like it has an assortment of cannonballs all ready to roll to throw down the barrel. Sounds like laundry's done. I got the, I think that's the fuse igniter, like the wick thing. This guy looks like he's holding a spear or something, or some type of thing to run down the barrel. I'm not sure exactly. It's like this guy has a swab thing that goes and cleans the barrel out, get all the embers out, because you don't want to throw powder down it when it's got some hot embers, because it's just going to flash charge. And then I got the cannon, put that together, and just put a base of blue on it, because the British have like a blue-gray color for their carriages. So, and everything I could see is that the Hessian artillery was British artillery, where they use the same type of setup when it comes to working on their colors, when it comes to their artillery. And the crewmen had blue, you know, they look just like the regular line troops of the regiment, except, you know, they served the gun crews. That's from what I read and looked up, can find. So if anybody has anything different from that, let me know, because, you know, that's everything I could find that's about the cannon crews. Is they looked almost identical to their line troops. So, you know, they didn't carry around the rifles and stuff. They were too busy serving the gun to have to worry about shooting a rifle. So there you go. Another thing came up, it's like the previous, when I was doing the, what do you call it? North Korean unboxings. I had the one piece that was broken, the light machine gun. Well, it showed up. Got it today in the mail, Monday, 23rd. So I got everything that comes with it, all the extra stuff. Didn't come with a base, but I probably will just take some plastic card and cut it to the right shape and put it out there. Just carve it out and glue him on there. Get him primed. We've had a couple days now where we've been in the 50s, so supposed to have that trend for the next couple days. So I'll get that put together, done tonight, and then prime tomorrow, so I have everything primed up for all those guys, and I can get on it. So, alright, so that's pretty much everything going on around here. I'll just be, for the rest of this year, when I get an opportunity to get some time here and there, when I'm not running around doing one thing or another, I'm going to be working on the Jaegers and the cannon crew and the commanders. That will give me 3 big units that can be broken down into smaller units if necessary. So with a 30-man team or company or unit, if we break it down into 24, that would mean I could have some smaller units too. And then the Jaegers, you take out the command, a lot of the command stuff, that drops it down to 18, 19. So that would easily make for a pretty decent skirmish unit. And I got support the cannon crew. So that's what's up here in the command bunker. If you got any questions or any answers to anything, hope you guys have a great holiday. Everything that you wish. And yes, you can get yourself miniatures for Christmas for yourself and give it, it's from Santa, right? You just say it's from Santa, so that makes it true, correct? All right. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, and we will talk with you later.